It's going to be so good. By the way, Untucked shirts, designed specifically to be worn untucked. Tall, short, thin, wide, doesn't matter. Untuckit.com, code HERD, 20% off your first order. Tyson Fury around the corner. Here's Joy Taylor with the news.
No. Turn on the news. This is the Herd Line News.
So LeBron's been criticized over the years for recruiting players to join his teams, and obviously we all know what happened with Big Three in Miami. Well, now the Clippers are the ones adding to their already deep roster, and Kendrick Perkins is calling out those who previously went after LeBron. He tweeted, "The Clippers are stacking the deck for Kawhi, and the internet gets super quiet, but let it have been the Lakers doing it for old LeBron." And Bleeps would have been saying for days how he never would have been, he'll never be better than MJ. Carry on. I do agree as a point, but it's LeBron, and you can't compare the criticism and scrutiny and praise, for that matter, that LeBron gets compared to Kawhi and Clippers.
We've asked so much more of LeBron James.
Yes.
We have asked him to play all the games, make these playoff runs, don't miss games, carry the league. Kawhi is a terrific player.
But he's not the face of the league.
No, and we've never asked Kawhi Leonard. Two teams have asked him to be the best player. We have asked LeBron James to carry the Eastern Conference, Miami, Cleveland twice, the Lakers. I mean, even the passing of Kobe Bryant. Who did we look to? Let's put all this on LeBron James' shoulders and carry us through this incredibly tragic time. Kawhi Leonard's just a really good basketball player, hit some jumpers, and win games.
Right. There's never going to be the conversation of, is Kawhi Leonard as great as Michael Jordan? And listen, I love Kawhi Leonard. I think he's 1A, if not 1, in the league right now to LeBron. If there's any criticism of him, it's the load management, which to me is, I don't care about load management, because I truly believe he is managing a lingering injury and wants to make sure that his body is right for the playoffs, which is how we judge the greatest players in the league, by what they do in the postseason. But yeah, I do get what Kendrick is saying, and he is right. We would be more critical, and in general, we are more critical of LeBron, but that's because he's the face of the league. He is a superstar, that the biggest star in all of professional sports.
He gets more love, and he gets more heat. That's
right.
LeBron.
And maybe that's not fair, but that's what we do.
Yes.
So Zion Williamson has been putting up big numbers since his return from knee surgery.
Yeah, it's fascinating. He's scoring every time he touches the ball.
Zion Williamson is going to be great. I don't think there's that many critics of Zion Williamson out there. Like, overall
Doug Gottlieb ripped him, came on the next week and said...
He said he just needs to lose a little bit of weight.
2 weeks ago, Gottlieb's like, can't play a lick. Next week, he's like, I didn't say that. We got tape.
Like a slight exaggeration. But anyway, he's getting focused on getting his team to the postseason and not about focus or the potential of winning the Rookie of the Year award. He said, honestly, it's not even up to me. I'm just playing and trying to get a playoff spot for my team. If I win it, it's nice, but if not, it's fine. It just comes with the game. I do want it, but if I don't get it, I'm not worried, because I did miss half the season. Ja's been playing incredible, so he has earned it. I like this mentality that he has. He should be focused on getting to the postseason and not on winning the Rookie of the Year award. But that said, as great as he is playing, I do think that Ja will win and deserves to win it, because he has played the entire season and Zion has missed a significant amount, even if Zion is playing at the level that he's playing and putting up the numbers he's putting up.
It's funny. It's just like we're doing in the draft. Everybody knew Zion and Ja were going to be great. They're going to be great players. And I think they're better than anybody. We all mostly thought, except me, this soon. We're doing the same with Tua and Burrow and Justin Herbert. We just find little things with these 23-year-old kids. He's not a perfect player. Folks, LeBron was 9 years into his career, and he didn't really have a low post game. Michael Jordan was never a great three-ball shooter. Like, these are all you have to do when you look at Tua, or when you look at Zion or Ja Morant, do you see otherworldly talent? Yes. Then all I wonder, are they smart enough and self-aware enough to handle the money and the fame? And if they are, boom, I'm in. Zion's a totally self-aware, otherworldly body. He's going to be a great player if he doesn't get hurt.
I think it's tough to compare the quarterback position to
Is
Ja
it?
and Zion.
NBA stars hard. It's a
It
lot
is very hard, but I think there's a little more time and flexibility with being an NBA star than it is quarterback. I mean, look at Trubisky's in his third year, and you and I are ready to kick him out the door. So I do think there's a little bit more responsibility at that position, and also it's much harder to evaluate. Like you said, we knew Ja was going to be a star. We knew Zion was going to be a star. We had questions about what level, and obviously Ja has had an incredible rookie season, and he is going to win Rookie of the Year. But Zion's the criticism is just about his body. It's not about his game or what kind of potential that he has. So I do think there's a little bit more pressure on the quarterback position in that situation.
Well, and people are tackling you.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to tackle you, yes. So the NFL is proposing to add one more playoff team from each conference under the new CBA. 7 teams from the AFC and the NFC would now make the postseason. There would be a total of 6 total games on the first weekend of the playoffs, and only the 1 seed in each conference would get a bye. This is obviously an amendment that would also come with adding 17 games or adding another game to the 16-game season, having 17 games, possibly losing a preseason game. I like the expanded playoffs. I think it gives a lot more teams hope towards the end of the year. I don't love the losing of the bye because I think that really influences.
Well, you know what a bye does? It gives you and I another week to talk football. We should root for the bye just because if you can extend the season with a game and a bye.
Add an extra bye to the regular season. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm talking about a team in the playoffs losing a bye. Like that's crucial. It makes the number 1 seed that much more important. But again, as I said the other day, I don't love adding another game to the season. It seems like this is inevitable at this point, because as much as we're talking about it. To me, if I'm the players, you have all the leverage in the spot. This is clearly something that the owners really want and are pushing for. So fight to get what you want. And to me, I mean, I'm not a player, but obviously I have very close ties to the NFL. Having lifetime health insurance, I think, is something that should already exist, obviously.
And other leagues do it.
But yes, it should be an absolute if adding an extra game to the season and an extra playoff game is something that the owners are pushing for. That should be the first thing on the table. Getting less practice time, and don't go for the low-hanging fruit. Go for something that is going to benefit you and future players coming along in the league. This is an opportunity to make a big change for players.
They want one more game, get some more money in health insurance. Opportunity. Joy Taylor with the news.
Well, that's the news.
And thanks for